It's the Blackout Show. C Squared's here. Of course, I'm here with my co-host.
Tattoo.
And our producer.
A1.
And Big
Absolutely.
Red.
This is Big Red.
This is our new mascot.
What did we do over the weekend, A1? What's covering today?
Went to Asbury Lanes. We saw Buzzard, Wagon, and Against the Grain. Pretty good interviews.
We did.
Good guys.
Both good interviews. Both pretty long.
Yeah.
Nice people.
No shot.
Was that our first time in Asbury Lanes?
That was our first time.
It was, right?
Yeah.
Very impressed. I've never been there before. Their lounge is way cooler looking than our lounge. But I'm working on it.
Alright, well, anyway, Tattoo, she's got the new thing. What's it called?
We're gonna call it Tattoos One of a Kind Rockwear. Pretty much, fans send me a shirt like this one. This was Audio Empire sent me this shirt, and I took it from a t-shirt and I tricked it out into sexy girl rockwear. So we're calling that. So this is my first one. Shout out to Audio Empire. Thank you, Roy.
Not your second one?
Well, it depends on how you look at it. As you ordered your shirt, here's the shirt. I also got a shirt like that, but they didn't make a women's one. It was called women's, and it only came in white, but it was cut just like this.
Or just a smaller t-shirt?
Yeah, but not really, because it made me look like a marshmallow. I wasn't feeling it. So I cut the emblem part out, and I sewed it into a black dress. You can see that
on the first web show that we did with Mike Can't Productions. You can check that out on our Facebook page and on YouTube.
You want to see a picture of this one? You can go to Audio Empire's Instagram. I made the cut.
I'm not as talented. I just got the headband.
DJ One's got his own little.
Yeah.
So we're going to order more shirts. Eventually we're going to have more Blackout clothing wear. It actually has the logo on it. Maybe do some giveaways. And as bands are kind enough to send me their shirts.
Excuse me, the dog's hogging the camera.
As bands send me their shirts, I'm making one-of-a-kind rockwear for each band. So I've actually got a couple in the mail on their way. Got one I'm almost finished with, one waiting. It's gonna be good.
That's right. So if you want your band shirt tricked out,
send it our way.
Yes.
Tattoo World.
Hit me up on Facebook and I'll give you the address.
It's the Blackout Show. I'm C Squared.
I'm Tattoo.
and DJ A1.
We're here with
Against the Grain.
Alright, everyone say who you are, what you play.
Alright, I'm Nick, I play guitar. I'm Kyle, I play guitar as well.
Alright, so normally I have this more planned out.
Yeah, usually you have your questions situated. We got
fuck
such
all
a...
that. Yeah, fuck that, just wing it.
Fuck that, we'll wing it. I guess let's first start out, any songs in particular you want to talk about?
We've got this new song that we're working on called Sirens. It's not really on any of our albums yet, but it's our last song. And it's pretty deep, pretty cool. It changes up a lot.
How many people are in the band?
There's four.
There's four of you.
The rest of them are wandering.
Yeah, the rest of them.
They're around this lovely bowling
Pissing
alley.
each other or something.
Are you playing that song tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be ending with that one.
Speaking of your albums, how many of those do you have out? Is there any new ones?
We've got 3 albums out, and we're re-releasing our second album on vinyl because that's coming back. Yeah, we have one full-length vinyl out right now, and we're re-releasing our second album on vinyl. Just because for the collectors, people who see us and stuff, we can give them something different to buy.
Right, that's awesome.
More tangible than the actual
I did hear vinyl was coming back, and I just bought a few
But
vinyls
also
at
you
the flea
just came
market.
in with a bunch of vinyl.
Oh, yeah, it's
I had Led Zeppelin as well. I just love having vinyl. You know what I
Vinyl
mean?
is so much cooler. I feel like it sounds better on vinyl.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's really the most, it's like the most tangible thing that you have with music,
Yeah.
Because it's actually, the tracks are
It's not
molded in on the wax.
Yeah, it's not something that's been downloaded a million times.
Exactly.
Yeah, we get that weird digital effect.
Yeah, like every time it gets recorded digitally, it loses a little bit.
Yep.
There's no way you could do that with
And a lot of people are vinyl purists, so they'll just buy that shit. They'll buy both of our vinyls. It costs like $22 and just buy it.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. So that works, pretty well. Even though it's expensive, but we have a small label that kind of goes half with us.
So it's more expensive for you to make them than like CDs and stuff?
Oh,
More
yeah.
expensive?
Well, you get what you pay for. Really. We make more money off of that.
True.
About how many songs do you film in vinyl?
It all depends on the size. Now there's a 45, you can probably fit, you know, if you're a regular band, you can probably fit 2 songs on each side. We have a lot of fast songs, so we can fit like 3 on each side. But that's a 45. That's a small, like a 7-inch. And then we have a full-length one, which is a 12-inch. You know, and those are the big ones. And then the one that we're re-releasing now is a 10-inch, so it makes it look more like kind of weird.
So like, would a 12-inch be like a whole album?
Yep. Yeah, 12 inches an LP.
It holds more music. Like
So the little one is versus like a single kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
Relative to
Where, besides record stores, can people reach these at? Like any websites?
Our Bandcamp, our Facebook, fucking iTunes if they want to buy it, you know.
Off of Self-Destructo.
Selfdestructorecords.com would be the main one. That's our record label from
Now,
LA.
some really basic questions. How does this lineup look up? Come from?
Well, it's funny. The other dudes used to jam in a old punk band, and they broke up, and I had nothing to do. I got Rob to start playing drums again, and just kind of started jamming. Kind of started playing music.
Yeah, we all grew up in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, we all know.
So we've all been jamming in between bands and cross-breeding and all that.
How long have you been playing together?
4 years now. We travel across.
You're actually mid-tour right now,
Yeah,
right?
we travel across the country.
Where are you from originally?
18 times.
Detroit.
Detroit. Wow. We're lucky we caught up you now.
Or this is like your only show in Jersey, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, only show in Jersey. We played in Trenton before.
So all of you out there who are not
Well,
here,
this time, this
you're
is where
missing
you're
out.
now.
Yeah.
This is your only Jersey stop.
Yes, yes.
Sweet.
We meet so many people from Michigan, like when we're on the road, constantly. It's hilarious.
Where do you like to play the best out of your flavor? Which area?
This tour we found the Jinx in Savannah, Georgia. It's a badass place. And you can drink on the streets there too. So
It's like a
There you go.
It's a clean New Orleans. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
The name Against the Grain, where did that come from?
The two stupid brothers, they made it. I mean, it's a very generic name.
I was gonna ask you that. We ran into another band that had a problem with their name. They actually had to change it when they got too popular. You guys have any
Was
problems
Audio
with
That was
that?
because
Because of you?
us, yeah.
Audio Empire?
No, they were Audio Machine, and they had to take it down. They took down their whole everything.
Oh.
They took their
Oh yeah, I've heard of
shut
it.
it
I've heard
down.
that. Yeah.
Because that name belonged to
Yeah.
something else. I know
Well-
Against the Grain actually belongs to like a store out in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but
No,
as long as it's like, I think copyrights go different with music.
Different
You know,
music.
so like,
So now wait a minute, why is that your fault? You were like, whoa, what happened?
oh, there was another band called Against the Grain.
Okay.
They still are. They're like a country rock band or whatever from Las Vegas, but they're not copywritten.
Okay.
And to get the actual name copywritten, it's like $500. But we still technically have the name Against the Grain as far as music goes because our album is copyrighted.
If you can prove
So
that
that's
you
sort
had
of
the
like a
name
little loophole we
longer,
found.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Or
move.
We're actually more active.
Yeah, and they don't
Yeah.
tour or anything. We tour.
You can take
We're
the
gonna
name.
Why do
actually go
most
to Las
like-
Vegas.
Our band stuff, I try to find everybody, and I've hit up bands that I've seen on venues like Brighton and Dingbats, and then I hit them up and they're like, yeah, we're in Australia, but thank you. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Australia?
apparently
All
we're in
right.
Australia.
Yeah, so
And that's how we wound up doing our first, on phone interview.
like there's
Okay,
more than one
nice.
Outlaw, there's more than one adult human band. I didn't
Oh
know
yeah,
there
and it's
could
all
be
different.
that.
It's all different with countries and
Yeah,
regions.
see, I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
exactly what it is. Yeah,
I
it's
ended up
crazy.
hitting up people in London and Australia, and I'm like, oh, sorry. Never played in Jersey.
You want to call in?
My bad. Wow. So you guys don't run into that problem too much.
No, we're the best Against the Grain that exists right now. So that's
As of
Awesome.
right now.
Right?
The best one.
yeah.
So now how much left on the tour do you have after here?
We're coming back the Ides of March, which is March 15th.
Are we back here again?
We'll go back to
we're going
Jersey.
to Detroit.
Well, not here.
Go back here.
Oh, come back to Jersey? Yeah. Yeah, this place, I mean, probably this place, and we play at the Mill Hill in Trenton, New Jersey all the time. Great place, shitty area.
Mill Hill? Okay.
Mill Hill's
Shitty
cool.
area. Right.
Shitty areas are the best.
We run into that sometimes.
Because this is the book.
But it's got a nice couch.
What's the best place you guys been as far as going overseas?
We haven't went overseas.
Done that
Oh, you
yet.
haven't went overseas.
No, we're broke.
Yeah, it's real expensive.
Toma.
It's real expensive to get over there.
Favorite place to have performed?
You have like a favorite
Ever?
menu that you like?
Ever.
I mean, this is the James, and then I don't know.
None of
Ever?
your favorites?
Whatever places gives us the most beer, I guess.
You got shots? It's coming.
Well, a lot of the bands we ask, they usually have interesting answers. It's not the biggest place. It's always the place where the kids were the most memorable.
What is it like? You know,
Oh, yeah.
the bar was really cool. It was a satellite.
Satellite in LA
Yeah.
was pretty cool bar.
Got shit faced.
Yeah. That was
It's always good.
Right, a big turnout or most beer. You got it. Not a problem. Very easily found.
We'll try to work on that.
Right? You gotta start bringing beer. Trick.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it takes.
Few shots.
You don't like beer.
No, I just go for shots.
That's it's cool. Just get down to the business, down to business. You know what I mean?
Or I have it like what he says. I have ladies drinks because if everybody's drinking beer, I don't want to just keep shotting. You know what I mean? Then I'm done.
Yeah, sure.
We're all
I'm
fucking
wearing
everyone
We're
says,
tipsy,
"I
he's
had
on the
beer."
ground.
10 minutes later, you're just like throwing up, laying in a ball of piss.
I had
Exactly.
beer. We have
I'm done.
2 beers. What's going on?
So you're a rock band. Of course you've done that.
Yeah. No, I did that before I was even
Alabama.
Oh yeah, Alabama.
Everyone in Alabama has a gun. You can just have a gun. It's legal just to have a gun in Alabama. That's what I learned the other day.
I don't think I'd go there. I don't know.
Probably interesting. You probably get a lot less people shot.
Not if you're drunk at a bar, like, whoa.
They're nice too. They're nice.
See, like, what if you're just drunk and you don't like
That's
the
like
song?
being
That shit
in
gets
the
out of hand.
They all got knives. Good Spanish people know they always carry knives.
Have you guys played here before?
Never
It's the first time I've actually ever been here. I find it fascinating.
It's pretty cool.
There's
Seems
a
like
stage
it's a venue.
in the middle of the bowling alley.
They do that back at home in a venue called the Magic Stick.
Do they really? I would not think that something like this would be popular. I was impressed.
When I heard of this, I pictured a bunch of drunk people slipping on the
Bowling
lanes.
alley.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's they were asking me like how they gonna set it up, and
Wait, how
I
you
said
gonna do
I
that?
remember the bowling alley was in the stage in the middle of the bowling alley. There was pushback further. There was a huge mosh pit right there.
Yeah, I've never. I thought they were gonna be bowling and listening at the same time. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Apparently, you cannot bowl here.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Is there any shows or anything else you want to promote? Tell people what's coming up?
Anything coming up
Just
next?
our record
after
label,
this?
Self-Destructo, is putting on some good stuff from the main night soon. And we're just going to be touring a hell of a lot this summer for the re-release of our album Morrison Speed Rock. Available online and through us, being the city.
We're like a pack of hemorrhoids who just don't go away.
In this business, that's exactly how you should
You
be.
gotta be. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Against the Grain, Blackout Show. Coming back with Buzzard Wagon.
Thank you.
Living life in a haze, another turn around the bend.
I'm the BJB.
It's the Blackout Show. I'm your host, C Squared, with my co-host,
Tattoo.
and our producer.
We are outside of the Asbury Lanes bowling alley. It is
With
freezing.
Buzzard Wagon.
Buzzard Wagon.
Yep,
Right?
yep.
Ladies,
Everyone.
you are.
I'm Lorraine.
You play.
Lauren Two Boots McCoy. I play rhythm guitar. She plays lead guitar.
You play.
Lead guitar.
Lead guitar.
Lead
Oh.
guitar.
Yeah.
Rhythm guitar.
I'm Kate Mama Bass McCoy.
I love
There's Pete.
Gentlemen, be it.
Powers, lead guitar.
Nice. You want camera? Come do this. Show your face.
All right.
it. How'd you guys get together? You guys related or?
Yeah.
Yes, we're all sisters and brothers. No, I'm lying.
I was gonna say, damn.
That was
We can
interesting.
talk now. Jump in here in a minute. He's setting up the symbol.
You're in the middle. You're back to
Here's the main man. This is the main man
we're
right
live.
here.
Oh, come this way. You're not a
Yeah, come
camera.
on in. Come on in.
Come right here. So stand in the middle.
Hold on, we got
You are.
You get the shovel.
All right, show man. What is your name and what do you play?
My
He's a
name's
singer.
Chris. I'm the lead singer of Buzzard Wagon.
Nice. All right, now we were joking about how we hooked up. How did we really hook
Not
up?
really brothers and sisters.
Oh, what, the band?
She lied a little.
Well, her cousin's uncle was dating my sister's friend's niece. No.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
No, actually, the dude that's inside setting up his drums right now, him and I hooked up, and he was like, yeah, I'll play some drums. Had this other dude playing guitar, and I was playing bass, so it was like 3-piece thing. And then we wanted to play some shows, and I was like, well, I'd rather have somebody play the bass so I could do my thing. And so we got a bass player, and then the other guitar player, he kind of, like, he was in a band that was touring and stuff prior to us, and then that band started happening again, and he was like, dude, I gotta go do that. I was like, all right, cool, later. And we put an ad on Facebook, and our friend shared it, and I remember Pete's band, Genocide, and so I was like, all right, cool, let's come down and play then. And he came down and played, and that was like 3 years ago.
That was it.
That was it. Yep, 3 years ago.
So 3 years you guys have been
was,
together. That's cool.
that was
Yeah, and then
Just first feedback.
Here
and
we
then-
go.
I was wearing the Buzzard hat.
yep, and Lauren here was in a band called Blue Fox, and they put out she put out a Runaways tribute record, and she was like, well, one of the bands can't play. You guys want to play? It's only 15-minute set. I was like, we could definitely do 4 songs.
Right?
So we wrote 2
We got
songs
this.
real quick. We played a Motorhead song and we played a Runaways song, and that was our set.
Nice.
But we had Lauren come up and sing with us,
Right.
and so she just sang and didn't play no guitar or nothing. And she's
A
got
couple days later, he said, "You want to come play guitar?"
So now we got a rhythm guitar player, bass player, and a lead guitar player. So we've been through a couple bass players, and
That's when the
now
Buzzard began to fly.
yes, now Katie here playing bass, and she plays bass better than any of the dudes we had in the band fucking prior to her. So and you guys are really gonna get a treat tonight because she just got her bass set up, so she's gonna be flying like fucking all over the neck, right?
No pressure.
So now
No pressure.
I have this friend who works for another band, and we had been looking for a bass player, and this other band had broken up, and this band's called American Speedway, and I was looking for a bass player, and he's like, you gotta talk to the bass player. And I did a little bit, and he had other things going on, wasn't really ready to jump into another band. But this friend of mine was like, you should really see if you could, you know, have Lorraine come play with you guys, and that's Lorraine right there.
Lead guitar.
Lead guitar player, right. And so now we have, right now, what you guys are going to see tonight is not the thing that we're normally going to do all the time, because Pete has, you know, like, world domination on his mind. So he has more important things to deal with than Buzzard Wagon.
Bionic.
I'm building a laser.
So,
right.
Actually, Lauren and Pete and myself have written what you're going to hear tonight.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay? And then
These are all
now,
new songs tonight?
no, these are all the songs that we've been kicking around with all these other knuckleheads for 3 years. Our record is actually being mixed March 11th at Tracks East by Eric
Oh,
Rachel,
okay.
and we're also doing some stuff at our drummer studio, which is Volume 4 in New Brunswick. We're going to record a track there.
Do you know the names?
No, not
of
yet.
these?
Other tracks? Yeah, the one we're doing at Volume 4 is Roadkill, and so now that's where we're at right now. And so we're going to be doing some shows like all over the Midwest and Southeast, and you know, the one we
do the local shows around here. We're going to do 3 guitars, which, like I said, is insane when you hear that song Roadkill. Yeah, it brings a whole new thing to the sound. It's really cool. Plus, you know, like Lauren also sings lead sometimes.
Actually, we were at the Brighton for your last show, so we heard
And
you
you saw
sing.
Lauren
Awesome.
sing, right?
Yeah.
And Katie,
I
of
heard you
course,
do a
sings
couple of
backups,
songs.
and our drummer sings a little bit of backups too. So,
Yeah, sure does.
you know, so
A lot of
that all.
Now that he's
Yeah.
back in the fold,
Lots
yeah,
of
we're
good
working all
sounds.
of it in.
Now the name Buzzard Wagon. How do we come up with that name?
I don't know. I pull band names out of my hat all the time.
We
And
used to
that's
work
one.
together at a motorcycle place, and before we were in a band, he comes in one day, he goes, I have the best name for a band.
Oh, what is it?
I already know what kind of band that is without even
Right?
I didn't hear one
Like,
song,
we got
and
it.
I know what it is. I'm like,
I
that's
didn't
the
even
greatest
hear one
name
song.
ever. I'm
Yeah.
like, nobody has that name? He's like, nope. I'm like,
No,
grab
and then
it.
you
No
Google
one
that
else is
shit.
gonna think of that.
First thing that comes
Best
up
part
is us.
is
Buzzard
you
Who
guys.
else is gonna think of that?
That's right.
Traveling.
I'll tell you, there is a thing, like, you know, there's a truck that has like birds on the side, 18-wheeler truck, right? And so they call them Buzzard Wagons sometimes. And also too, guys that are like new truck drivers and stuff will drive around a truck stop and they'll drive around in circles like this, and they call them the Buzzard Wagons or circle. You know, like we have a song that I wrote for, or that Pete wrote the music for, and I wrote the lyrics for a buddy of mine who's a truck driver, and he used to do a bunch of meth, and he was driving for days and days, and he flipped his fucking truck over. And we got a song about it, you know what I mean? So it's called Crasher, and we had a little EP out.
Well, do you want to let anyone listening know where they can get
Where you can find all your stuff?
Well, I mean, right now it's, you know,
You just Google Buzzard Wagon, like 20
yeah, and you'll
pages
find
come up.
us.
Nice,
Yeah.
okay.
Our
Like
page,
Bandcamp,
buzzardwagon.com,
Yeah, all
Bandcamp,
that.
Facebook.
Yeah, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation,
Right.
Facebook. Facebook's the biggest one that we work the most. You know what
Same
I mean?
with us.
Yeah.
Instagram, all that stuff. We're on every site.
Can they get your
Twitter.
merchandise through your Facebook?
Absolutely,
Yeah, and
absolutely.
through
Send
the
us a
buzzardwagon.com
message, post on our page, whatever.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Buzzard
definitely.
Wagon app. Let's get cool. Yep.
Yeah, there's a Reverb Nation Buzzard Wagon app for
Oh,
your
wow.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your favorite place
I'm
that
like,
you
look at
guys
this
have
cool
played?
app. They're like, oh.
Favorite place that we played? That's tough.
Yeah. I played a lot of cool places.
We played a lot of shitty places too. I just
This place looks pretty cool.
Are you not?
Yeah.
So far, this is my favorite place that we've been to interview bands.
Yeah.
Well, we played,
When
you
we
know,
were in-
we played a lot of
Yeah.
local shows in New Jersey because that's where we're all from. I mean, Lorraine's not from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey, but as a kid, but I got the fuck out of here as soon as I could and moved to the
Right.
desert. So I lived in the
That's where I
desert half
wanna
my
go.
life because I'm
Desert.
Where are you from?
Originally New York.
Oh.
I can hear it.
Bronx. The Bronx. The boogie down Bronx.
The rest of us are all.
yeah.
When
I
do
just
you guys
I
wanna,
had
like,
the sense to get out.
Add anything on promote
Any shows you got coming up?
Okay, March 29th,
Reason.
we're playing on South Street in Philly at the legendary Dobbs with the Goddamn Gallows. Again, our record's almost
Get a
done being
cheesesteak,
mixed, so
rock
that'll be
out.
out soon.
Right,
We're going to be playing Cleveland with the Goddamn Gallows and Jake Orvis and the Broken Band. And Winston-Salem, North Carolina at a thing called the Heavy Rebel Weekender. Also, we'll be on the main stage with Jake Orvis and the Broken Band and the Goddamn Gallows. And we're playing a few other shows and some festivals that aren't really inked yet. So,
Alright.
but I'll let you guys know for
I
sure
think keep in touch with us on that.
when
so
they
we can
are
get it.
finalized. I'll let you guys
That
know.
would
They're on the
be great.
website, they're on Facebook, all that. Cool.
Nice.
All that stuff.
Yeah, hit us up on.
Okay, well, thank you guys. It's been awesome.
That was Buzzard Wagon
Wagon outside
on the
Asbury
Blackout
Lane.
Show. I'm C Squared.
I'm Tattoo.
And DJ A1.
And
Buzzard Wagon.
Baby.
Alright, thank you
We
guys.
also stream live at Brookfield.
I'm going to shovel some snow now.
let's go get warm.
We pulled into town with smelly vans in our 82 Ford van, tried to rob our eyes to take a look. Was there any ball for us to play and have an ice cold beer today and find another number for my book? We've been traveling the country, making music, having fun, barely scraping us by, never looking at the sun. We keep the wagon a rolling. If you ain't rocking
my goddamn face, you fucking buzzard.